I'm very bad at switching stuff quickly. We have Chris on Murktide, and we have Brian here. I have him named as Gym Rat because he's a gym rat. Playing 8 rack because someone talked about 8 rack earlier. I think they're Brian's 1-1. I'm gonna guess Chris is 1-1 as well. I didn't get records exactly, but I want to say they're both 1-1. But it's like a fun matchup. We'll see how it goes. See if old 8 rack can do some damage here. Good old 8 rack, you know. Saga tried to bring it back, and so I got some thought seizes, got some discard spells, so why not keep it, right? Bowmasters is now there. Team Glizzy, let's go. Peyton is 2-0 playing George, but again, I like to get some different decks in here, and it should be a good matchup, fun one to watch. So we got Nurturing Peatland into a Thought Siege for Brian. Consider Monkey. Brian's like, give me that monkey. Monkey. I got a draw here from Chris. Pass. Holding up that Consider or two. Got a Doughty Voidwalker, Collective Brutality. Man, Brian's just got the spice. Another Thoughtseize. Consider in response. And we draw probably Murktide. That'd be his luck, right? I mean, that's the thing about Chris. If he draws a Murktide without being able to like Brian to stop it. Spell Pierce. Consider. I think I'm taking the it's interesting for Brian. Maybe take the Consider to like deny Chris some more cards. Or maybe you go after Consider to the bin. Just play. Now you know about the spell clears, you can play around it. Brian only has 1 land. What a Chad. Chris drew a Ragavan though. That boy's gonna be dashing through the snow. Almost Christmas time around here, you know. There's Dash. We're coming in. Liliana of the Veil on top. Chris cannot do nothing about it. He's got a jar of dirt. That is a treasure token. Holding up that Spell Pierce. Brian knows about it. Drew a land. Hell yeah. Let's go. 1 black. No Thoughtseize. Is Chris going to Spell Pierce it? He will. Spell Pierce down. Is Brian going to play a land, slam the rack? Still at 11 life here. Brian does. Slam the tomb. Get a rack out, maybe? Is there another thing he can do? No, just passing. Just passing. 2 mana. Dash Monkey. Dash Monkey, dash. Fatal Push. Wop bop. Dead. And draw for Brian. English Nakazalag. So many arts. Forgot about that one being an art, but back in my day it was the only art. 1 to 8 off the peat land. Collective Brutality. Are we going to escalate? We shall escalate. Probably to gain some life back. And look at your hand, Chris. Let me see your hand. I'll gain some life. You'll lose some life. And let me see. You got a non-creature spell I can take. No. All lands. Oops. They're all pretty lands, though. I'll give them that. We got to fetch. Chris usually is the one behind the mic. So, if it's not me, it's usually him. And I've only done it like once or twice. So, Chris getting some time to play. You know, he also plays Magic. Plays Modern. I'm sure everyone knows that if you know Chris. He's probably like, please, deck, can I have a Murktide to put this rack player down quickly? Because we're running out of time. That looks like a DRC. Not the best, but it will have Delirium probably. It's got land, instant creature. No, it doesn't look like it has it. Land, instant creature currently. A lot of lands. Doughty Voidwalker, the rack. Brian, double drop racks. I've heard him too though. Oh, we double dropping the racks. Boogity boo. Go Glizzies. Glizzies all around. Chris down to 13. Let's go ahead and just get a refresher on the rack here. It's been a while, huh? Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. Oopsie poopsie. It is the rack. Oh, I do card. That's right. That's right. That's the command. Card. The rack. Yeah, Chris lost 2 life there, right? Yep. Bron's got 2 of those started. DRC looks like is delirious. That's not delirious, right? Murktide. Oh, Brian. Uh-oh. That's a scary one. He's kind of a bigger boy, too. Looks like he's going to be a 6/6. And Chris can threaten holding up counterspell, but I don't think he has one. Brian, draw for turn. Is that a Shrieking Affliction? No, Shrieking Affliction. I doubt he would have been good early in the game. Brian's at 8. We're thinking. Probably just going to have to be a concession here and go to game 2. Maybe let Chris just swing in. Well, that DRC's a 1/1, so Brian knows Chris has 2 cards in hand. I think it's just play the Douthie. So the DRC can't get any bigger. I mean, Chris is live for like a bolt. Brian decides it's better to scoop him up and go to sideboard. Chris will take game 1 with Murktide. That's the thing about the playing something like the rack against a deck like Murktide. You fill the yard for them, and they find that big old dragon. Can easily take care of it. I don't know what cards Brian's got here. Like maybe some Shelter's Edict or something. Brian's very fun to know winning time. Yeah, Brian said in the group chat. He said he's playing this deck, but was trying he was trying to figure out it's good as he got it with him, but he couldn't decide if it was good enough to be able to play with it. And well, he's won 1, so he's got one. He's got a game. He's got a match under his belt. So, you know, he can claw back here against Chris and maybe go 2-1 one night and make it to the 3-1 territory, win some prize packs maybe. I want you to know I am rooting for Brian really hard. I'll try to say, you know, normal commentary guy and, you know, play for both players, but... Oh, does he? Yeah, he got stuck on in the last game, too. So, hopefully he does not have that happen this game. Alright, here we go. Brian will be on the play against Chris. What a slick, dull reveal there by the 2 players. There's a Saga. There's a Bowmaster. This hand looks great. Chris over there. I see a Bobble. I see a DRC. I think it's like a keepable hand for him too. So it looks like we'll be keeping and rolling, but Brian's probably going to deploy that Thought Seed to get the black mana, which he does. He has 3 mana this time, so we'll definitely be seeing some turn 1 Thought Seeds action, most likely. Bowmaster can ping a DRC. Yeah, this hand's great. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and fetch. And, yeah. Thought Seize. Let's see what Chris has got. Oh, we got a counterspell. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we take the, Interesting. Maybe the counterspell or Spell Pierce? Because Chris is going to be liable to... Maybe you just mess the DRC combo up and you take the, Bobble. So Chris just plays land. Maybe just goes land DRC. Denies him drawing a card. Replace an effect. Or do you take the threat? I don't know. It's be interesting to see. I think you take... I think it'd be the Bobble, right? So you have a clean answer with the Bowmaster next turn. That's what I would take, I believe. I can see counterspell, but yep. Take the Bobble. No 0 mana card for you, sir. Chris draws. Oh. Thoughtseize bug. Not allowed. Boo. Poo. Thoughtseize bug. That's classic. That's classic. Brian's over there knowing, like, man, that's classic. That always happens. That's so saddening. My man just can't catch a break. Now you can hold up the Spell Pierce. Yeah. That's Brian's going to play, sir. Is that a Myco Sith Guard? See, that's spicy. Yeah, he like copies the rack. Okay. Streaking Deflection, Saga. I'd probably go Saga, Bowmaster, Swamp. Okay, Bowmaster. Pew 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 pew. Bowmaster kills the DRC, gets a token. Look at that. Is that a custom drawn? All right, custom Orc Army token. Hell yeah. Chris drew an E for turn. I guess that's for like racks and stuff. But there is no racks deployed. Bobble you. Let me see your hand. I might bobble myself there. Get the fetch land, right? Yeah, maybe you know fetch land. You know fetch land. I would have bobbed myself. See if I want to draw my card. That's what I would have done. If I was in the seats. But I'm not. I'm behind the camera. So, on that for Brian. You're going to get pinged. Yoink, yoink, boink. Chris drew a Ragavan off of that. Another Bowmaster. Let's go. A lot of Orcish Bowmaster tonight so far. Through three rounds. Card's a house. Makes me want to play it even more after watching it have great success on the streams. Are we just getting aggressive here? There's Saga. Brian doesn't have like a... We're getting in for 3. Boink. Yeah, Chris has the counter spell, so... Get it, understand about it. Maybe he plays like the Shadow Spear out as bait, or the Shrieking Affliction to make Chris like... There we go. I go Shrieking. This is scary. He'll snap counterspell it. You play the rag effect. He does have the E, but here we go. Counterspell it. He's gonna 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 counterspell it. No, don't do it, Chris. It's a trap. He has a Bowmaster. You're gonna die to Bowmaster Peaks. I feel like the trap voice and the conch is trying to help them. Like, I have all the information. But it looks like Chris is going to counterspell here. On top of his hand, so here we go. He's thinking though. He could change his mind. Could change his mind. Wish if you're Brian, you're just probably going to Bowmaster him if he doesn't do it anyway. So don't. Oh boy. Got him. Yeah, sure. That's what I wanted you to do. Haha, I got him. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cool. Yeah, cool. Fell right into my trap, as they say. Chris drew a land. He has a Ragavan, a Spell Pierce, and a land and something else. Is it 2 lands? Oh, it's the E. That's right. E on no Ragavan Dash. Ooh, here we go. Oh no! Oh no! Bowmaster. It's going to shoot that Ragavan. Man, it's going like right as Brian could draw it up perfectly for him right now. Here we go. Attacks. Oh, guess what? I have another one. Pew pew, monkey. Bye bye. Can't Spell Pierce that. I'll grow my army. Uh-oh, that's a 3-turn clock right there, everybody. Plus, he can make Saga tokens coming up. Everything's coming up Millhouse. E on 0? Can't pop it this turn, though. Is he trying to decide, like, I go E on 0? I mean, Brian can go get a rack off the Saga in 2 turns? Alright, we untap. We draw. Is that Dismember, I think? I couldn't tell. Up a 2. Is that Dismember? Oh, it's a Leyline of the Void. That's pretty good. Don't have a land for it, though, I don't think. Maybe he does. Might just slam it, but I don't think he needs to. I think he just might want to, like... Mycosense. Okay. He just has a land for the Leyline of the Void, but... the cards already in Chris's yard will not be exiled, so... I don't think... I think it might be just deploy Shadow Spear equip to the army and just try to gain some life and get ahead. Chris is in a pretty rough spot here. He needs to draw maybe a Murktide. Murktide would be the best draw, which, you know, you say it every time you play Murktide. Best draw usually late in the game. Down to 5. Down to 10, sorry. Took 5 down to 10. Ryan not deploying the Shadow Spear and equipping. I guess he probably just wants to make a Saga token. So, there you go. Now next, he can make a Saga token, just kind of flood Chris out. But Chris has that EE, so he will Spell Pierce this, though. And let Brian decide. Brian will probably pay. No, he might let it go. He's going to pay? It's intriguing. You want that Saga token. He does not know Chris has the EE, though. So he could decide he can keep that and try to fight with what he's got. He has the Leyline of the Void. Not too great. Probably asking Chris how many cards he's got in hand and decide, like, you know, the rack I'm getting next turn. He'll let it resolve. So he is going to make the Saga token. He is showing that to Chris, which for Chris, that's pretty good. I mean, you will definitely get 2 for 1 for that EE, looks like. Unless you draw something better, but that's probably what the line looks like right now for Chris. We untap and we draw. Flooded Strand, another land. Not the best, but there's EE on 0. Now Brian decides, dang, I should have paid for that. But it's okay. We're okay. Chris plays the land. I don't know, he might start holding it, you know? I mean, you want to thin the deck, but, like, you know Brian can get a rack off of this. Go, Brian. I'll make it, dude. Why not? Boink. Man, Brian's got some great tokens. All hand-drawn. I wish I was an artist. What's that? Draw. Is that a Thought Seed, maybe? Talk up to 3. We're probably just float a mana. Yeah, float a mana. Are we getting the rack? I bet we're getting the rack. Chris is that 1 card. Feels good. There's something else that's spicy. He could needle the E. Oh, wait. Oh, he could. He could needle the EE, right? Because the Rapture's already on the stack. He can needle right now. If he has it. Does he have needle? He's looking at his hand. He's like, "Where's my needle?" Because Chris let it go. So okay, rack. Did you have needle? I wanted this needle the engineer explosive there. Left Chris hanging high and dry. Ask him to draw you a cheeseburger next. I will ask him after this round. I will ask him. Thoughtseize. Chris will show lands. Okay. Brian's like, okay, cool. I thought maybe he had it. Man. I'll make 2 racks. Okay. Combat. Boop. Yep. Poppy takes 2. Down to 7. Looks like he'll take another 2 when he draws because he'll have the 2 rack triggers. He takes 4. Ooh, he takes 4. That's 4 he draws. Ugh. Chris draws, takes a look. It's a bobble. If he draws a card, he gets shot by the Bowmasters. It looks like we might be going to game 3 here. Bobble. Let me see what you got, Brian. I target itself. Okay. He might have pointed it toward himself. Yep, you got it. We are going to a game 3 here. Brian, able to take a game with Rack. And here we go. I was showing the power of Urzasaga in the deck there, and I guess getting the Rack was the right line. I thought maybe you could just needle the since he can't respond once the Saga triggered on the stack. Needle comes in, so if he wanted to destroy him, he could have done it there. Oh no, Glizzy. That's my best Squidward. I can't do a good Squidward, but yeah, the blurps don't work. On the laptop, they're set up for when I stream Moto, which I haven't done in a couple months. I'm hoping in the future to get back to that. Maybe next week I'll try to get it working. That's what I told earlier in the chat. They were both keeping. I gotta bring in effect, dog. Boom, baby. Oh, Chris with his hands down. Oh, no. The whole A-line. Crusher of dreams. Chris is like, oh, man. I can't make my Murktides big. Brian's thinking now. What's he gonna do? Looks like... Can I keep a land? Do you have a land? He does. Shocking Overgrown Tomb. The Saga in hand looks like. Here's a beat land. Rack deployed. You are on the clock, Mr. Ring. You just need to, if you lose some more cards. There's DRC, but it's not going to get Delirium. But it could dig him through the deck some. Scalding Tarn. Pass. Someone's got Spell Pierce. Brian draws. That is a Raven's Crime, looks like. Raven's Crime. Use card. It does have Retrace. This could be relevant. If Chris counters it here, I think Brian's okay with that because he can just retrace it. We're chuckling it up in there about how 8-Rag is doing some Lord's work right now. Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce. No, okay. Raven's Crime happens. Alright. Come on, Brian. Him again. Discard that land. Feet land. Okay, we're not Raven's Crime. Chris is going to Sitter. Yeah. Brown thinking. Sure. I want that card. That's a Ragavan. So that's a Raggy Van that's going to get hit by a funeral charm, I believe. So Chris probably going to dash that thing. Feeling great. Loving the dash. Or he's going to hard cast. No? We're going to dash? We're going to dash? Dash? Dash, monkey. Here we go. Funeral charm is going to kill it, though. I believe funeral charm kill it. I think it's -1. Yeah, I'll take one. 17. Funeral charm. Womp, 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 womp. Chris has a spell snare in hand, so it does not counter it. This only CMC is 1. Yeah, 1. Yeah, rank of 16. Does Chris deploy another DRC? I think he has one in hand. Get a preordain. No DRC. Down to 2 cards. Okay. Letting that rack do a little damage to him, looks like. Brian draws a Saga. Now, you can think about retracing that Raven's Crime now. I mean, maybe just playing double Saga tokens is probably good too, though. He might retrace, though, just to get some stuff going. Shadow Spear casted. Go. Owie. Rack hurts. He had retraced that Raven's Crown, didn't he? He did. Chris might start thinking keeping cards in hand. He has a couple damage on the field. He can keep swinging. Brian's gonna start making Saga tokens though that Chris can't really deal with. Blue for a Preordain. True trigger. Yep. Chris wants that card. He does not want the bobble. Chris wants that card. He does not want that card either. It's a Murktide. Not very good. He'll draw a card. Or he'll resolve the Preordain. Push him back on the bottom. Draw. Pass. Brian. Brian untaps. Even a land's not a bad draw because he can just retrace. It's not a land. It was a smallpox. Oh, goodness gracious. Good old smallpox. Nature's gift. Brian's like, do I make a stock token or do I smallpox my guy? Probably make a Saga token so you can start racing these DRCs. Probably. I can't tell Chris got in hand. Is that double preordain? I don't think it is. I don't know what that is. He has Abrupt Decay for one of the DRCs if it gets to be a problem, but I think you just hold up for the Saga. Yeah, you just pass. I mean, you got Saga, Rack Trigger, you lose a life. Draw. Chris draws a Otawara. He can bounce a token if he has a land. If it gets to that point. It's like we're just getting busy, getting the business. Here's 2. Brian's like, make a Saga token? It is a 3/3. Block 1. Chris is like, yeah, you can block it. I'm like, you can't able to war bounce it because you don't have a legendary and it's 4 mana to bounce. So, yeah, it's dead. You take one. The war is a land drop. Okay, well. Chris is not looking good. Trigger. Got the trigger from here. I wonder if Brian lets it go. Floats the mana. Is he gonna get another rack? I don't know if he has any utility artifacts in this deck. Outside of like Shakespeare. Let's get another rack. We'll just keep the pressure on. We are playing a deck called the Rack. Put the Shakespeare on my boy. Yarg. Take 5. I'll gain 5. What else he got? Got that Brought the Cage just chilling. We're gonna take 2 off the rack. Off the 2 racks. Trigger, rack trigger. Pop, pop. Owie. Down 7. Draw. Another DRC. Can block. It can block. We're about to K one of them. You can't counter that, good sir. All-star of a card. Grind and taps. Draws. Is that a land? Orborg?